My name is Tom Witkowski with Cowleys. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of Tech Talk. Today we'll be talking about attic insulation. So Attic Systems by Callies is our way of sealing the attic from the home and insulating the attic. 90% of homes are under insulated. That's just a fact, especially here in New Jersey. By sealing off all of the air leaks and then putting in the right amount of insulation, homeowners can see up to a 40% savings on their energy bills. So the difference with Attic Systems insulation and just adding insulation is a big difference, right? So if you're adding insulation on top of other insulation, of course it's going to help, but you're still going to have those air leaks in the attic. For example, we'll go up into the attic, we'll measure the insulation. There's a formula for R value. R value stands for resistance to heat. So in New Jersey, the R value should be somewhere between a 48 and a 60. We remove all the current insulation, HEPA-vac the attic, make the attic a fresh, healthy living space, and then we seal any of the air leaks coming from the house into the attic. So air sealing means we'll seal the top plates that are in the attic, the tops of the walls. We'll seal around any light fixtures, we'll seal around any fans, we'll seal around any electrical lines, just trying to make the attic a separate part from the house. So for the recessed lighting, we have a product called tight shell can covers. So the can lights that are up in your ceiling, right? They're recessed lights. So up in the attic, they look a little bit different. There's actually a big gap that's around that light. So we'll literally seal around that light fixture, and then we'll put what's called a tight shell can cover over that light and seal that in place. So the type of insulation that we use is called True Soft insulation. So True Soft insulation is a blown-in cellulose insulation. Cellulose insulation is just a better insulator than fiberglass. So there's two things that make it special, really. The first is being a blown-in insulation, it seeks its own level. So as the insulation is blown into the bays, it'll literally fall on top of itself, filling all the air pockets, rendering it a better insulator. Secondly, it's infused with a boron. The boron in the insulation will exterminate pests that are in your attic, such as ants, silverfish, stink bugs, what have you. Now, boron is perfectly safe for you and I. It's in all of our everyday things, so it's not harmful to us at all. But the self-grooming pests that are in your attic, it'll interrupt their digestive system. So I've been at Cowleys going on 15 years now. I started at Cowleys as their first sales rep / inspector. Go out on just about every single call. I've worked my way up through the years, and now my job title is called the Residential Sales Pro. Thank you for tuning in to this month's edition of Tech Talk.